I create my AI band. Yes, they even release music album, which you can listen on Amazon Music, Spotify. Yes, it's released on all Apple Music. It's released on all major platforms. It's there, my virtual band. No, I'm not lied. I did not hide. You can actually look right here. I have it. It's virtual AI band. I create a website for them with full disclaimers everywhere. It says, yes, that is my project. And here's I release it. So in this video, I want to take you step by step what I created from beginning. I mean, we go gritty nitty, we're going in very details. So if you look for some fancy fun overview video, that is not for you. Here is a hands-on. We're going to look very step by step how to all of this make, from ideas to publicity, to create website, create video music, how to do that all, and how to publish, officially publish your album on all those major platforms. So I will take you through all this step. Most important, I want to share with you also, why did I do this? I know there's have two different big oppositions group. They will say AI corrupts, as AI is excellent, all this stuff. Okay, sorry for little interruptions, but from now for about a couple, 3-4 minutes, I'm going to explain why I decided to do. It may be not relevant for some people, so you can always use a chapter down below to skip to the next part. Well, my first answer, why I create this AI music, because I do like it. Yes, you know, I do like sound. I do like this, how to create it. I will show you step by step. You understand that is not like totally AI created. Yes, it was quite and heavily guided from my side how to create it. I was using AI as a tool to deliver my message, to deliver what I'm thinking, and it's helped me. I have some limitations, physical and language. You can probably notice that. So I have some problem with this, and AI helped me solve this problem. So it's a tool that helped me solve the problems, and it's what I want to share with you as well. Well, okay, let's start from beginning. First, why I decide to release, why I decide to create it. I have a lot of YouTube channels, sometimes maybe too many that I needed. And like example, this one. This is channel where my wife and I, we travel around and we're going from different places. And I was constantly looking for the background music to create here. Or example, my oldest channel, which I create 18-19 years ago, just when YouTube just only pop up. And you can see we have the music video here. I have a lot of fun experiment. Some RTVI news was made here. So a lot of different things This is my oldest channel, which I just personally keep it for myself. But actually, I think this is a good example here. Like right there, Amber. This is video I created. It's a long time I generated. No music. You know why not music? What's happening? I purchase legally 100% all music. I purchase I forgot which application it was, but it is you purchase CD albums. It was a long time ago. This is what it was. It was 18 years ago I did it. Yes. So I purchased this music, everything I created, generate music, 100% license, 100% legal, everything. I put it on YouTube and was there for 12 years, something like this. Certainly I come up with common notification and says a music copyright. I'm like, what? And it says, do you want to mute it or you want to remove it? I don't remember where those CDs. Honestly, I don't remember where they are, because who keeping even now? Yes. And I'm like, oh, what's happened? Well, happened is this. Some company from India bought it, a lot of music from that who producing. And by the way, the music is a special applications allow you to create different link of the songs. It just takes segments and put them together. So it is similar segments. They took it, they created, then they went to Amazon, like right here, background music, and make a distribution album here. And after this, they went to YouTube and it says, hey, everyone who uses this music, even they probably purchased from that company as well, says must pay us a royalty. So I have an idea. I like punk rock. And, you know, I don't know if maybe I'm alone or you feel with me, but corporations recently, they're destroying stuff. The corporations take everything. It's Corpolution. And it's I'm like, oh, how about I'll make an album we'll call Corpolution. And because it's best the punk, and I want to represent the songs that I wanted that tell about this. So my native language is Russian, which I already forgot because I lived 36 years in America. So it's like I have it meshed in my head from multiple languages, and I don't know very well the lyrics, how it's work in English, but I have an idea. So on this case, I have an idea what I want to do. I have an idea what the songs need, but I just need the help to put them as proper lyrics and create the music. Well, ChatGPT, was my first step. And here what I did. I gone and I says, let's create virtual band. I just explain, and you know what? Rock, punk rock, it's English. It just speak with me. It must be from England. And that's what we're creating. Okay, let's do it. And I says, I want this. I want English name. I want this. Let's create a background. Why I want background? Because creating characters that you can visualize, you can see, will help you deliver better music because or descript ideas. Because now I'm not just like something AI create. No, now I can assign to specific persons. I can develop the personality. I can create. It's like a writing book. Yes, you're writing the story. And it's what here. I says, okay, let's do 3 guys, 3 bands, vocal, drums, synths. So create this. Let's create the name. Let's give it history, how they're young, they meet together. I do like create stories. And it's what it is. It's a story. I'm creating story about this band. It's like writing book, like sci-fi fiction book. You're writing, it's exactly the same. So I created this way. Give them descriptions. We give them history, what's happening when they come together. Even nobody else will see this history. I know, and it's what helped me create. So it's helped me to express this. Well, you always remember you need go back and forward. Yes, you don't need accept 100%. For example, I just don't like name it was giving Oz and Flint. And I'm like, no, I just don't like those names. Let's redo it. So it's rework all the stuff. So you need to work with AI. You don't never accept what it's giving to you. Remember, that is a tool. Tool just help you to shape your idea, to bringing it. In many cases, majority word does not speak English, so it's what we need to use it. Well, and here's again the common names, and I was continue working with this, and till I develop characters. After I develop characters, I'm start working on the albums, what music to create it, and I just put it my idea. I want to speak about corporations. I do like how corporate always mix up creating this stuff about the job, about golden parachutes, about how they will get away. I mean, seriously, it is a huge mess here. So, and this is what I want to express. And here with AI, it's helped me because I can just put it unformulated. I can take my ideas, which is unformulated, just mess from my head. I can put it there and says, help me to organize with this mess in my head. And it's what does it is actually went and organized and put it, okay, this is the songs I recommend and all stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm not familiar with producing music. You have access, AI have access to all this data information of producers, so you don't need it hire producer. This is democratizations of the art. This is truly don't require millions or billions of the dollars for you to do this. A single person can do this. Okay, so right here it's created. Next, it's also created, and I ask for the beat, everything. So technical information that I don't actually know. I know how it sounds. I like how it sounds, but I don't know all this technical information that maybe some producers do know. And this is where AI starts replacing. There is a tool of AI come and help. It took me some time, and you can see right here on the side, it was take a long time. I went through the song, I put it lyrics, I did all the stuff. So it in the end, after quite a bit time, and let's tell you true, it took quite a bit time for me because many times I go through the lyrics like right here and it says, you know what, this does not make sense. Instead, right here, I want say this and this, or I want, but use it the lyrics, use it the English grammar, use it properly stuff, and it's what did for me. So it's creating this way. Okay, after when we're done, I says, okay, need description. Let's go a little bit more to visualizations. And it did. It's actually come up not bad with Corpolution, and have it casual, you know, the anarchy neon. And I do, this is reflecting what I like it. I like punk rock. I like cyberpunk. I like steampunk. I like this. And I want to do what I wanted would express me. So, and this is after same time, we're creating this Corpolution, the kind of cover album. Boom, light bulb, perfect. Next, let's create the web page. Well, here's the code. And for me, I have 35, honestly, I'm 30 something, 30, 40 years. I'm working with the web. I developed for a long time, work with the web from beginning. I know how to program. I'm geek. Okay, so this is, I know how to program. For me, it was easy. I just went, create this. Next, I went to the hosting place, and I using name cheap because I am cheap. I don't want to pay that much money. You know, just let you know, my first domain when I bought it in like mid 90s was vcode.com, and I was paying over $200 every year for name registrations. Yes, that time was expensive. Now you can have it like $5 domain. So by the way, all links, what I said, it will be down below, so you can use it. And also I use it Namecheap for hosting because it is way less expensive. Well, let's have it some things, and you need to know, I'm honestly saying, to actually deploy website, it's not as easy. However, don't worry if you don't know programming. Not all of us have this super ninja programming skill to create website. Some of us need little rescue, and here's a Kinsta.com. Kinsta is not just a sponsor for these videos, it's also real good service that will helpful to those who does not know any programming. WordPress does not require any programming, it just require your imagination, so what you want to put it. And they're actually very confident in this service. They are faster and easy to use. They even offer the free months. So yeah, you can go create, test, don't like it, don't pay it. That is a great way to look at this. And beside creativity, speed is extremely important. I work with the web developing for very long time through all these internet bubbles and everything. And I even work for the agency. We create a big names websites. And from our analysis, we found out that if page does not load it in few seconds, people leave it. They will go see somebody else. So the speed of loading, it's extremely, extremely important. And you know, I'll give you a little secret. A lot of my websites, they build in a WordPress. I mean, faster, simple work. I don't need waste my time, my personal time, to creating on what already done in a background. Well, if you want to try by yourself, I'll put a link for you down below. So go ahead, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. And let's keep on rolling. Why I create website? Even before I create music, actually, I created website. Because I just want to see, I want to have a kind of vision of this before we generate music. Well, we kind of already had lyrics. Remember, we already have it kind of lyrics. We have it kind of create a band, AI, ChatGPT, or if you use a Gemini, will do same things. It's already create for me characters. I can envision them. So it's kind of helped me internally into my head to see the music, to hear the music, what I want to hear. So it's kind of start creating style for this. And you know what, creating all these character styles, I'm like, what do I like? Because, well, let's say honestly, when we are, most music bands, they are playing in specific style. And you can listen and says, oh, this sounds like Imagine Dragons. Oh, this sounds like this. It doesn't mean that band is the same as the other ones, like U2. It doesn't mean, but how many bands sounds like U2? Because it's a style. It's a style of music. You call it rock, you call it pop, you call it EDM, you call it different. It's a style of the music. So, and punk rock, I like that type of the music. And I don't want necessarily copy. I don't want to say, hey, make exactly copy like this band or this. What I want to do, I want to have a description of this type of music, of this style, of the voices, which what I hear, what I see in my head. Yeah, we can go with AI and we can say right here, go ahead, let's create music, like give me idea, descriptions, and you can work back and forward. But you know what? And this time AI just hit the wall. Sometimes this ChatGPT can hit, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to describe. So what I done, I went to the Google AI. This is AI Studio from Google, which is free. You can create a lot of applications. You can go right here, create, and I went to Google Studio, click on a build, and I build my own application. I build applications where it is simple music style descriptor. So for me, again, I just don't know some of those English words. But I, for example, can say, hey, I want this band to have a name. I want that type of the songs. I can upload it audio, and this is provide for me, included actually YouTube or Spotify, and it is provide for me descriptions of the song. It's tell what is the instruments using, what style. It does not say, hey, copy this and this person, copy this and this. And this actually, I exclusively says, I don't want any names. I don't want anything. I just want to describe, like, for example, electric guitar, drum, synth. It's what they're using there. And I want the 145 beat, this and this. So it just descriptions of the style of the music without reference to the specific artist or album. And just let me show you example right here. Pink Floyd, Wall, and it's still you see progressive rock opera. I mean, it does not reference anything. It can be any other music, but here it's help to express if you have a limitation with English. You don't necessarily need to do this. If you have it very well understanding and you can just use it your own words. For me, again, I'm explaining my limitations and I'm explaining how AI helped me to overcome those. So here it's created style, different style prompts. You can play around. You can actually even generate here to preview how it's listening, but quality of generation, Gemini of the music, nah, not so good. So for this, I utilize two other services. One of them, Mureka, and I do like Mureka for specific voice. So what is meaning? You see vocal right here. I can click on a vocal and I can click on mine, and right there is actually I'm singing. I can train Mureka very fast on my own voice. It's meaning when I sing in Russian and I want sounds exactly like me, I can do this. My pitch is horrible, okay? People pay me money not to sing, okay? Seriously, they will just like, please, Vlad, just please stop it. So that is what happened. But here it can help me. It can auto-tune. It can do what is a 99.9 singers do on the stage. It can auto-tune my voice. There you go. Okay, so you can train here. I don't know if you can hear, but there you go, my voice. You can do here, you can train to speak with your voice. You can put a style and you can create a very nice music with your voice. In my case, for example, punk rock and this. Another solution of what I can do, it's going and use it like Suno. In a Suno, it does not necessarily let you kind of with voice pre-train all the stuff, but it's a little bit different approach here. So here you can kind of describe voice. You can focus on specific like style, genre, voice. And sometimes I feel it's like roll of dice here, because you do have some precision, but not much, because it's still AI generating. Yes, you don't necessarily, it's not necessarily what you are creating. It's you accepting what AI creating for you. However, as soon when you hit this gold things, it's what happened here. You can actually going down and save this as persona. So it's meaning right there, if you can see persona, and persona, what is happening, it will save the voice and it'll save style. So it's like a style of this band with a special voice. And it's what I did. I called Tin Can. this is a persona that I created for Casual Anarchy. So I have that here. If wherever I want to create another song, and I want this song be in the same style with same voice, like exactly the same band singing, I just need to select this persona and it will be do exactly the same. So you have two different ways. You can go with Mureka or you can go with a Suno, either way. And here is example. I created a bunch of ones. You can see Tin Can it was using, and it's created this music. It's not exactly generated every time precise. It took time. I generate a song, I readjust. I don't like how it's played. You can readjust a lot of stuff. And actually with a Suno example, you can go and use the remix, but you also have it now editors here. So it's meaning you can go inside editor, and here you can also remove some segments more. So it's become more to me reminding how the loops works inside the Acid, Sony Acid. Well, I don't know who is it right now. It's more remind me how that work than to AI. So it's generating original, but you can still going and creating. You see, like right here, it's almost look like a loops, and you can reposition, you can change, edit them, do other things. Excellent. Well, hopefully after this we have our basic website set up, kind of your own personal. You can set up your website a little bit later. You don't need on the beginning. And again, that's what I did because I want kind of this inspiration. I want kind of feel it what I'm working. I want to create the characters before I do it. But okay, website is done. We have our songs generated, so this sounds good. Our next step is preparing for distribution. But I just don't want to have a distribution itself. I want to create something more. I want to create full presence of the band. I want to create the music video with this. I want to create that. Well, two paths. You can go ahead and start doing video at this time, or you can go start putting releases. In my case, I decided to make a video, and I will take you this way how it's done. So first you need to decide what song you like it. And for me, I like all songs. I was listening to this album over and over and over again. Yes, I do like what is created. I do like lyrics. I do like music. And I did listen over. I just put it and I on soon and I just loop and I was listening, yeah, because I do enjoy it. I honestly do like this music. It's representing what I'm thinking, representing my style. Well, I was decided, let's make a music video. Now I want visually put it out. Well, the first steps, we actually need to split it. And here you can use different services. You can do locally or you can do remotely. For me, I was using Vido as the create my visuals. I'll show you in a second how to do this. And again, remember, all links will be down below, so you're more than welcome to use them. Go check, see if they work for you or not. And I think we do even give you free credit, so you can try as well. But you can also use the all different. It's plenty other ones services. But here's the things. When you create your videos, they usually generate between 5 to 8 seconds, depending on what type of you're using. It's that much animations. And by the way, if you work with like video or other things, you may need cut up a little bit front and back. So technically it's not 5 seconds link, it will be about 4 seconds and maybe 45.45. So like this, few frames front and back you want to trim out, cut them. But you need to find what you want to show, because if we look on a video, and here's usually how to work. You go there, you loaded your first frame, you loaded your last frame, and it will generate animations between those frames. And after, you can put it in a editor. In my case, it was DaVinci Resolve, and there you can go and you can actually go and stitch those videos together afterwards in one long area and creating this kind of animation. Well, again, to help me to understand how to split and calculate and everything, I come to Gemini AI Studio and I ask to create for me a music video AI director. What it does, And by the way, this is zero coding. This is you come and you just describe what you want AI to do, and this actually will generate for you free applications. You can use it. It's if you want to do on more commercial scale, you maybe need it publish and you need it have a special pay tier. But if you want to do for yourself just to test, currently it's a free. So links down below. Well, let me again put exclamation on the time of recording. It is free. We don't know what our future will bring to us. And here what it does, right there you can see I can upload it my audio file if you want it, and I can generate. So I can take the music, and the reason why I don't just use it the lyrics at this point, lyrics does not necessarily have it properly timing, because computer doesn't not know when it's what happened. And when music, you have it verse, you have these different links, so it's kind of timing. So right there what I says, keyframe interval created, for me it was 5 seconds, and usually what is gone, if you go on right here you can see video generating with 5 seconds time period. So it's we set 5 period. We can upload it our music, so it can determine link, and most important, it's also take lyrics and extract lyrics from there, and based on the descriptions, it's create for me those video descriptions precisely. Here's an example. I uploaded file like Halloween song we did for the Lagoon, actually for Wonderlanders, and it says 5 seconds. It's run through analysis, and you can see right here it's going determine what style of the music, because on the style of the music it's have it how they feel, should be coloring everything. Let's have it here define of the master visual style, which is you can use on some. And here's my keyframe. See, it's created 1 keyframe second. By the way, because how the image is generating, I want to copy, because some right there you can see it's the same cinematic, hyper realistic, and many times you actually want repeated this, because what's happening with AI, it's assumption, oh, you have at the top. For me, I just want simple. I even have a copy button, tell it to do just copy. I copy these things. After this, you can go to pick up this. I used anything like ChatGPT, Gemini, anything. Copy, paste directly this, and creating your frames. Be sure you specify it's a wide format, so you can reuse it depending on what you want, vertical of this. But this is about all. It's what you copy, paste. In one version, I did have it here button where it's generate. By the way, you can tell, you can say, hey, click button and generate this image in these applications, but it's have a limitation, because how say it is a free and it's developing. You have a limitation to generate about 25 images, not as much maybe in a production. And because sometimes run out, I decide, no, I won't generate here. I want my prompt, and I can use anything. I can use Midjourney, I can use it ChatGPT, I can use the FX, I can use it Google Gemini to generate images. This is our keyframe. So let's look how many, and you can see it's quite a bit frames, more than 25. So 27, it's create all of this. It's also right here just in case showing you lyrics that you created. You can modify this beauty about this AI Studio, that inside here you can see where's a prompt. You can say add image generation and so on. You can type and says, hey, put it this, there, and this will recreate code and create. So you can customize to yourself. Just general, don't stop when you create one versions for your tool. You can create it. This is a great way to create those tools for you when you start working. Again, remember, this AI is just a tool. It's nothing more. Well, after you done generate all of those images, you can go to other service which utilize first and last frames. This is important for us. You can do this actually on your computer with ComfUI. Check my video about how to do this with a van and first last frame. Or in my case, I was using Vido. And in Vido, right here, you're going to image to video. You preloaded 1 image second, and just click generate. You can add additional information if you need it. Most time it will handle just fine. When you have it next frame, what do? You click right here, swap images. You have it your last image, now first. We'll delete this and upload our next image, and so on. You just have it those beautiful keyframes, and you can see they will generate like this seamlessly. So if you come and we'll check right here. You can see this is where finish one, and here's a beginning another. And because we do last first frames, it's feel continuity. It feels like it does not stop. We can create all of this beautiful video. One small tip for you: generate extra frames, because remember it says 5 seconds. And if we look right here, this is generated for about 5 seconds. We can adjust and says do for about 4.5. The reason is why we're doing this, that we cutting end. So if we take on one right here and we extend all the way right there, you can see in some cases it's just a little bit longer. See how we cut off right there? We cut these teeny tiny frames, because if we look, and it's problem in some of them, they become a little bit different. See how it's changing and jumping? I don't like this jump. I want smoothness to create. So in this case, we kind of need to go back when it looks smooth, but we're losing those teeny tiny few frames. So in the end, it seems like a couple frames here, but if you have a longer song, it's become shrinking, and shortly you found your imaging is not the same what's supposed to be on a screen, because remember, we're shrinking down, yes, and certainly where it says golden parachute, now it's on the wrong place. The image may be right here, lyrics around here. So just keep this in mind. And usually what I do, I generate extra paddings to the end or other things, or maybe even on a middle generate one extra, so it is insert and have it properly. It's not because it's not with AI, it's not just blindly. You cannot just blindly create lyrics. You cannot blindly create music. You could, but it will be just a funny things. But it is a great tool if you utilize as helping you to compensate for those skills that you just lack. You don't have them. Well, after created this, time to put it music together. Yes, we have it, our images. We're generating our images with whatever service you want it. After this, we'll go inside the Vido or other things and generate. By the way, this is another video I'm working from them as well. I just like the band. I just create this virtual band, and I think this is kind of cool, you know, create visually to the song. So you create this music, the videos, then you downloaded this video. You're going inside any of your editor. I like to use it DaVinci Resolve because it's free. DaVinci Resolve is free. Version that I'm using, it's a Studio, it's a pay version, but usually my approach to these things, if I using tool for not just the learning, but for the education of producing money or producing some other products, then I will pay for this because I'm utilizing the tool. But however, if I'm using tool to learning what I'm doing, I maybe get some free versions. It's up to you, but they're definitely providing free versions with no string attached for you to use it as DaVinci Resolve. And I think it's one of the best video editor there. And right there you can see you can create all of this. When we're done with that, you can go click on delivery, select what format you want it. And in my case, I would recommend use the MP4, select drive and name where you want it. Use it for 4K. You want to use it H.265. If using 1080p, you want to use a 264 compressions. They just better work in one way, and then you're ready to release it. After this, all what you need to do, have your YouTube account, and you can upload that video on YouTube for other people to see. I will provide link down below so you can see this is a full video after animations. Well, it's covered some weird stuff here, but you know, I'm a weird person, so hopefully you'll find this kind of interesting and entertainment type of the video. But this is for me help to create this identity. Well, next step, what I want to do, it is release, and I want this music actually released. This is one of the main goal, what I said before. It is make official release of this album or my background music or other things. So it's just holding. You cannot really copyright it. But here's the things. You saw how much time I spent, and I spent even more time to polish this. It's not just a go see it and create. It's take a time. Even creating this same code what I create for the web page, I went back and I created more, and after when I updated, I create more code. So it's generating, constantly editing the code, the lyrics. Actually, some songs I went back because I did not like how it sounds, everything, and I changed the lyrics, or I changed this. So it is a process. It's not just creating and done. No, but it is a great tool to help me fix those places where I was failing. Well, I choose to use Symphonic as my distributor for this music I provided for a few reasons. One, it's very easy to use, and second, it is inexpensive. If you notice this, I many times notice I'm not a person who like to spend, even I do spend sometimes a ridiculous amount of money, but I try to save money on a lot of stuff I can. And Symphonic, it is relatively inexpensive. I think it's like 15-16 bucks a year. You heard me properly, a year, and they provide for you the help to distribute it. Plus, if you do some mistakes, I will show you how I did mistakes. They actually respond back and says you need to fix this and this for that. I mean, it is real great stuff there. They respond properly, not as fast as some, but you know, for 15 bucks, I'm surprised they respond. But anyway, it is great service. And you know what? I have my 3 releases here. I'll show you them. I create 3 releases so far. My goal is not just, you know, populate with a bunch of stuff created. I have personal interests, and it's what I create. I create for those things that I wanted. And I even make 61 cents. Woohoo! You know, time to retire. Yes, 61 cents make on this. But let's look closer on my releases, what was done. So right here, well, I have this background music. Remember I told you before how I begin. So I create my background music. So it's a catalog, it's all release official everywhere, so it's kind of locked to my name. I use those backgrounds in all my videos because it's kind of locked. But here's a Corpolution, it's one of these. Well, if we go look inside here, you can see it is creating. So what you need to do to release this, you actually need to have a few steps. One, it will require your label. Yes, you need created your label, and with this plan you can create only one label. So be careful what you select. In mine, it was easy choice because I'm using Geekatplay Studio. It's my official register name, it's my business register name, it's Geekatplay LLC. Taxes, all this stuff, it's everywhere registered. So for me, it was brainless. I just used Geekatplay Studio as my release label. So this is you need to create. Next, you will need to create the artists who produce. And here's the interesting things. If you just release music here, you can just create one artist yourself, the one who actually generate AI music you kind of representing, so you create it. In my case, it was Vladimir Chopine. However, if you want to add a voice to this singing, even it's the AI voice, you still need to have an artist who are actually singing. Well, they still have an old pattern, but it's kind of funny because AI creating voice and creating music, but it's still be 2 different entities for some reason on the releases. Okay, and right here I create another one's Casual Art Anarchy. This is the artist name. So remember, you need to have this. I would recommend just create 2 artists. Create yourself because you will need it, put it as a music producer or engineer. And other ones create the name, if you have it with voice, for the person who actually singing there, even it's AI band. After this, just go catalog, create new release. And here you can create, notice it will generate even a PC for you. It's generate everything that make 100% official release. So it's like you have your own pocket producer here, high paid pocket producer for only $16. Well, in my case, let's go look closer on the releases, and I'll go again closer on the Corpolution. Right there, you can see you upload your album cover when you start creating. This primarily composer songwriter, it's AI, they don't have it AI, so I need to put it my name, or right in this case, because songwriter, you cannot put yourself. I put it and it's giving me errors, so you just need to create another. It's, remember I told you, you need to have 2 artists. Yes, you need to have it yourself as this, and AI, whatever you name it, so you have it here. Next, you want to generate what gender. In my case, it's a punk. It will generate special UPC catalog number, so it's their own deal, who released it, everything. And after this, you start uploading the tracks. Well, when you start uploading tracks, you will need to select drop down, and it's straightforward. I mean, seriously, I don't even read documentation on this. Usually I do. You open, and it's very simple. They've done very, very good job on this. You just go there, you select primarily featuring, and this adapter, this is drop down, but and this is my experiment. Ignore this. We'll go to second song because that is where I start working. So what do you need to do here? Be sure your primary, which you will have to select. Featuring, it's whoever the artist was. In my case, it was Casual Anarchy band. Next, it will be who composer. Songwriter need be Casual Anarchy. That is need be here, and there it's need be who singing. And originally I put it my name, and they come back and says no, you cannot do this. It's need be. So while even it's AI, I just put it Casual Anarchy here. You need also have it mastering engineer or other things, and programming. Notice I used some different like DJ before, but no, you need to have it programming because it's what who programmed this, and master engineer there. So this is these settings. If you fill up, it will even accept by Apple Music, and Apple Music are one of the most pickiest there. Okay, but with this, everyone, all distributors, your distributor put it on all services, and they will accept, so they will can play on other areas. And you can go from song and song. One thing I wish they had like mass. It's you can say set this for everyone. They don't have it, so you actually need to go manually from song to song. I would recommend for you to listen songs before you upload. Don't never ever upload blind songs. I did before, and you go and fix it. Some songs they may sound like this, but I tell you true, they're done on purpose because I don't want them sound too human. I especially add some stuff to make them sound like breaks. I put some breaks and other stuff, so it's specifically so people don't mistake them. It's not human, so they know it's AI generated, kind of like this. But after this, you're creating. Sometimes words misfire. What I was meaning, they have an AI that go through the lyrics and try to identify. And in my case, like one song, okay, let me find if I right there, look, it says status explicit. And I think because some of the words which normal word, but for some reason AI thinks, oh, right here, because of this word, it actually says it's explicit mark. So yeah, you mark as explicit, the rest is non-explicit. But it's, you know, it's normal. You don't need to constrain yourself. You create or whatever in your head, it's what you want to express. Yes, just wherever you feel it. So after this, it's simple. Yes, you create it, and you click submit, and you wait a little bit time till let's go through review. If something they found wrong, they come back to you, they tell. Otherwise, they will go and they publish. And you can see right here, this is all different time when it was delivered, and you can go more and more pages. I mean, they distributed to tons of platforms. One teeny tiny help, but they also developed to YouTube. So if you are putting this video out and you have it to release, they may flag your video. Yes, even your creator and everything, they may flag your video because you actually need to whitelist it. Because what's happening, YouTube will go check against a Symphonic or other things. Does it allow to do? And in this case, all what you need to do, go to the rights, and right here you can see it's covered manual claim and YouTube allowed. And just go here, very simple, go fill up your name, email, YouTube channel, say, are you client? Yes. If you need additional IDs, it's all. And they just mark in the database says, hey, he's a creator or she's a creator, and don't worry about this music. It's all what need to be done. I would recommend for you to do. Otherwise, you may come with this claim your own self, will be going after your own self for the copyrights created. Well, it's a kind of like, you know, circling around, which is kind of fun. Maybe I should do sometime. Well, we just release there, we kind of release here. The other things that I recommend for you to do, because just in case if people, maybe some people want to buy album, I'm using Gumroad. I love Gumroad. I work with them for long time. Best part, it's absolutely free. They do charge a little bit more than maybe some other services when you sell your product, because yeah, you can create digital product here. You can sell this digital product, music, tutorials, presets, whatever you wanted. You can do this. They're a little bit more, but it's worth if you are putting on them, because they don't charge monthly fee. It's all free. You download it, your product, whatever, it will sit there. They have a catalog, but if people buy it, I love it. I work with them for many years. They've gone through all different models of the purchasing, paying monthly, whatever. It's worth it. For me, I like this service. I highly recommend this. I'll put a link down below for you as well. And here's easy. Just go create a element, and if you want a video about how to set up accounts with Gumroad, how to upload products and everything, I'll put link down below, because I create like 5-6 videos about Gumroad, how to do that stuff. So it's very in details, very step by step, everything, how to connect PayPal account, all this, a lot of stuff was in those videos. I'll put links for you so you can go check them as well. But the reason is why I want to do this, so if people for some reason, you know, we have it like world is divided now. Some hate AI, some love AI. And of course, because people who like AI, maybe they'll like your music and they will go to purchase. So just availability there. And for me, I want to create the band. I want to create a band fully virtual. So it's meaning distributed music, and also you can buy album if you want it in. So after I'm done, I have my release done. I create on a Gumroad stuff already. Now I can go back to my code and says, hey, this is new stuff I created. This is YouTube link, this, add everything to my page. So then I let AI to generate a new code or updated code for me with all new stuff. So if we look right here and we go from top, it's what it did for me. It's add buy on Gumroad. So if you want it, you can go buy there. You can stream, you can listen from different things. Here's a band, okay, band history. This is also all of the music, says where I distributed this music, so you can listen. And look, it's embedded our YouTube video that you can go to watch. And by the way, I'm creating new video. You already kind of have a sneak peek on this, because I do like this music. I've already mentioned this before. I love it, and I like to create more around this. So new music video will coming out when it's created, and you can see this is kind of adjusting. Well, this is about all what I want to say is how you can create it. This is how I create it. Your path can be different. Maybe you decide something to do. Maybe you decide something, don't do it at all. It's up to you. But you'll notice you don't need any skill. And even with using like WordPress and other things, you don't need even programming skill. All what you need to do is have your vision and your idea. Well, thank you again for watching these videos. If you like, please put a thumbs up. Like, share your idea, share what you created, or if you have any more questions. Well, it was a little bit long, and thank you for your sticking around. Remember, all links down below. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.